Hello, everyone. Oh my gosh. Generally, when I get started with the YouTube live, and I haven't gone live for a long time, this is our very first live stream since we have reached becoming YouTube partner. I just want to take a moment to get cozy with you all. I have a nice cup of tea. It is quite chilly here today, very much so those fall vibes here in Northern Ontario, Canada. And yeah, again, I haven't really been on my regular schedule with the vacation and such, as many of you know. And I just wanted, before we get into the channeling and into all of the horoscopes for everyone here today, to just say hello. Hello, John. Hello, Chico. Hello, Faye. Cheers. Cheers to you, my friend. Thank you for that. Hello, Nick. Hello, BG. Hello, Evelyn Faye, aka Missa, my lovely friend. It's so good to see you all here and to have you joining me. And I know I have had a few posts expressing my gratitude towards you all for helping us reach this tremendous milestone. It took almost 4 years, I think, and almost 400 videos at the time when we reached partner. And it was just such an incredible moment and experience. And thank you, everyone. Thank you for your years of support, your years of encouragement, your years of allowing myself, as, the intuitive reader that I am, but also a content creator, to be expressive and to, test new waters. ASMR was a newer approach. Actually, November last year is when we kind of really went and kind of like tried that out. And, it was so lovely to see how it impacted your lives in a healing manner. And I'm just so extremely grateful for each and every one of you. Bless your hearts and thank you. And thank you, John. Thank you very much for gifting a membership. Thank you so much. There's been so many lovely souls a part of the memberships now. And obviously, this is a big part of how I make a living. So it helps myself and the fur babies tremendously. And it's so nice to have this available with YouTube as well. And I hope that you guys are also enjoying the content that is for members exclusively and such. And yeah, I'm really excited for some new things I have in store for the collective moving forward, like now with the Witches New Year, and then also, of course, 2025, which is quickly approaching us here. Meow was gift. Oh, that's so amazing that Meow got the gift. It's good to see you, Meow. Welcome in. And hello, Rose. Welcome, everyone. Thank you, guys. It's like, when it happened, and I know a lot of you already know this, obviously, but when it happened, like, I was in kind of like that shift of like going on vacation. And so, yeah, I don't really feel like we've had that opportunity to just kind of like sit down, get cozy, have a cup of tea on our YouTube channel. I know we've been on another platform celebrating and such, and in the community on the Discord. But this is the first time that we actually get to kind of like, yeah, have that nice moment together. So I am going to be sipping on. I have some lovely green tea in my amazing moose mug. So I hope you guys can get nice and cozy. It's going to be a long stream, as the horoscopes generally are. And I have mixed up the signs pile, and the first card that I got was Leo. So we're going to begin with Leo. I never know what sign is up next, so it's a surprise to you as it is to me. And party like it's nice. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, yeah, why not? I'm kind of thinking like it's kind of early for me in the day to party like it's 1999 and it's a Monday. But why not, John? Why not? And again, thank you, John, as well for your editing of all those videos and throughout the years, and just everything, your contribution towards myself and the community. And our moderators, of course. Thank you all so much for your tremendous support. All right, you guys. So hopefully you're nice and cozy. I am now going to shift into my channeling mode, where I will not be reading the chat, as I don't tend to do on YouTube whenever we do the the readings for all the signs or a collective read and such. So make sure if you have something that's resonating with you, that you claim the read in chat. That's very important. The message that is going to resonate is showing up for a reason. Own it. Own that message so that it can be yours for November, for the rest of this year, for your life's energy. And cross watchers are always, always welcome for any of the signs. And my goodness, have I missed anything? I don't know. I think I got everything covered. But yeah, so I'm gonna shift. I'm gonna do a little cleanse, and get into my zone, into my space, and channel for all of you lovely, lovely souls. Thank you again so much for the support. My heart is just so full of gratitude. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get cozy and let's have a really nice time here together today. And Chico, I have a feeling you're going to be here for the whole thing, like you always are. Thank you so much for your tremendous support as well throughout the years. All right, one last sip, and then we're going to get going. First up is, of course, Leo. I felt like there was messages coming through from a very strong ancestor presence, of course, where we are at this time of the year. Samhain approaching. That veil is getting super, super thin day by day. So we have messages kind of like coming beyond that veil, spiritual wall. So perhaps people who have passed that you have known in this lifetime experience, or even, ancestors or people that you maybe didn't know. Maybe someone passed away when you were a young child and you just knew of them. There's messages coming through with this particular deck, I feel, for the collective, and then the spirit animal messages as well. So we have Oracle and Tarot that I'll be working with. All right. Scorpio season. Wow, yeah, we're almost there. October 23rd, we are shifting out of Libra season and entering Scorpio season. So lots of energy, lots of things happening. Let's see. Let's see what we have coming through with the cards today, you guys. All right. Thanks, Nick. I'm like, I'm going to take a sip. I'm going to take a sip. And I'm just gabbing away here. Let's do this. All right. Let's see what we have coming through for our lovely Leos. Friendly reminder again, you guys, I'm not going to be looking at chat. So if there's anything you wish to say or claim, feel free to do so. It's just the way that I channel intuitively when I'm doing such a large amount of readings for hours. Okay. Let's go. Beginning with Leo. Let's see, what do we have for our lovely Leos? Lovely Leos. Leo energy is, of course, fire energy, the element of fire associated with the wands, and have their birth energy from July 23rd and August 22nd. What do we have for our Leos for November 2024, please? Okay, we're starting with this. Two of Wands. What else do we have for our lovely Leos? 10 of Wands. Huh. Well, you're right. You're feeling at home, aren't you, Leo, with all that wand energy? Literally just saying you're part of the element of fire, and your connection through tarot is the wand energy. So this is telling me right now for you that there is a lot of movement happening. So if you have been kind of like wondering, also, can I just get a sound check? I'm not sure, John, if you're able to let me know if the mic and everything is okay. We did some changing around with things and such, playing around with different settings. So hopefully it's good for you guys. But yeah, so like we're getting a lot of like swift energy coming through. I feel like a lot of you have been kind of struggling and wondering like, when am I going to experience this breakthrough? When is this struggle coming to an end? When am I finally getting that raise, that relationship, that opportunity, that, whatever it is that you have been seeking? Maybe it's all of those things. You're going to start to see and feel this coming in for you in November. Okay, so if you are watching this later, I'm channeling this live for our lovely Leos and for all the signs, the collective. Um, but yes, so we're still in October as I'm channeling this right now. If you are watching this when we have the edited version that is published, then you are already perhaps in November. So anyways, yeah, I feel like it's actually happening in November. For those of you who are here for the live and kind of like receiving the messages now, things are moving forward for you. And so your team, your spiritual team is asking for you to keep holding on. Okay, now is not a time to surrender. Now is a time for you to keep fighting through the storm. There is going to be a lot of happy relationships formed, which is coming through. Look at that. There we go. We're breaking up that energy. There's going to be a lot of happy relationships formed between, again, lovers, family, colleagues, neighbors, you name it. And that's going to leave you feeling very satisfied. Let's see what else we have for our Leos, please. Two of Swords with that. Yeah, so I also feel there's a message coming through in connection to what was just channeled for you there. And it's about you kind of like facing your fears. You're at a crossroads of sorts, right? Facing your fears and not giving up. When we are kind of at that space in our time and or in our lives, in that time in our lives, it's difficult not to say, I can't anymore. I'm done. I'm over this. I'm over that. I'm walking away. Like we've all been there, of course, right? Don't do that. Stop, pause. Okay, this is not time for ego to be like, they treated me like that. I'm out the door. They didn't give me that raise. Psh, whatever. I'm looking for another job. This is not what's supposed to be happening for you. It's about you kind of like standing your ground and declaring how worthy you are of that raise, how worthy you are of that love in your life. Okay, don't hold on to past experiences, past disappointments. Love is really coming through very strong for you, Leos. Relationship, like ooh la la energy. I feel a lot of you have been, cheated on and used and misused and abused and all that kind of stuff. And it's like you're holding on to that heavy hurt, low vibrational energy, right? How can you release this? How can you surrender? How can you let go? So before I get to that, let's get an answer for that. Maybe there's some clarification. Wherever you choose will be correct. Vertigo, right? So again, I feel like the crossroads, things are out of whack, out of balance. We need to get you grounded. We need to have you reconnecting with trust. How can we get you reconnecting with trust? Leos, you have the fox, opportunities. Look at that. You must be quick to move out of your comfort zone. Hello. Especially when the situation calls for immediate responsiveness and flexibility. Open your mind to the new ways of doing things. Once you do, get ready for good luck, opportunities to come your way. Like I literally just channeled that for you, and you have that support coming through from the spirit realm and as well as the animal spirit kingdom. Okay, we have nine. Oh, very nice. Nine of Pentacles. Love that for you. See, once you surrender to non-surrendering, if that makes sense to you. As I'm saying, it's like with your team, I'm like, what are you even talking about? But once you kind of like give into that, like I trust and I'm not giving up and I'm going to fight this fight because it's my life at the end of the day. And no one else is going to pick up the pieces for me. No one else is going to, come in on their horse or whatever. It's you saving yourself, and you have been saving others forever, right? Take that energy. It's not to say you can't still like help and support your friends, family, loved ones, but take that energy, even if it's just like a little ounce of it, and give it back to yourself. So Nine of Pentacles. Look, I love that major arcana. We're going to leave that for a second though. Nine of Pentacles, your team is saying to me here for you. Yeah, you have success, good fortune, obviously, with this harmony, this balance, being aligned with your true nature is what is awaiting you. And you are so close. Okay. I know you feel it, Leo. If you're feeling it the way I'm feeling that you're feeling it, claim it in the chat. Then you have this beautiful major arcana energy. The Fool, that's the number 0 in the major arcanas. You are steady. You are starting from fresh. You are able to for example, someone moves to a new city and they have the opportunity where everything is fresh and new and, kind of like mysterious and exciting and scary and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, I feel like that's what you're kind of like having available to you right now. Embrace this. Once we kind of like stop growing and evolving and experiencing and getting excited and getting even scared, getting uncomfortable, we stop living. We stop living. We don't want you to stop living at all, Leo. So push the envelope, show up for yourself, give yourself that time of day, and enjoy what's coming for you. So, again, lots of love. It's about healing wounds, it's about opening to new relationships. There are healthy relationships on the way for you in November, finally, right? Finally. Finally, Leo, healthy, happy relationships, not anymore that like low vibrational cheating and all that kind of stuff. And it's not, I feel also your team is coming through right now and saying to me, I hear them in my right ear, and they're saying, Lisa, it's not just love that you have experience that, cheating and disloyalty and abuse and such. It's also coming a lot from family or friends that you consider to be family, right? So it's time to release that from your space, and to let you know that there is people around you who are wanting you to reach out. There is a support system and network for you. Don't be afraid to use it. My gosh, this was Leo, this was a long reading for you. My goodness. Oh my god, I'm definitely taking a sip of my tea now. Jeez. So, but again, when we're going through these kinds of like extreme transformations and such, like it's not surprising that there is so many layers to this read for you. All right, so Leo, that is what I have for you for the month of November 2024. My gosh, we are really nearing the end of 2024. I can't wait to see you next month. Take good care. Bye for now. Hello, Pisces. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Pisces, welcome to your November 2024 horoscope. I'm so happy to be here with you today. Thank you for gifting me with your time, and thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. Cross watchers are always welcome, of course, for any of my reads, and I really encourage everyone to check out, obviously, their sun sign, moon, rising, and Venus, especially this month of November. For November, I'm channeling this still in October as we are live on YouTube. And generally when I'm, saying or sharing that message, making sure you're checking out your other, applicable chart signs and such, I feel like Mars is often included, but not this month so much. So interesting. All right, let's see what we have for Pisces, please. Oh, we got a jumper right there. Thank you for that. Page of Cups starting off your read. Page of Cups. Oh, we got more jumpers. My goodness, Pisces. All right. Page of Cups, Four of Swords. What else do we have for our Pisces, please? What? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm being told not to look at what's behind the Temperance. Let's start with this. And let's see what is going on with Pisces. And we're keeping those a little hush-hush. There's two other cards behind that just for now. And I'm also being encouraged to start with the Temperance. Okay, wonderful. So, Pisces, how have you been? How's life treating you? I hope you're nice and cozy. I hope you're nice and comfy and you're able to have like a nice snack or a nice drink as we're getting to your reading here. I feel like you are needing some downtime. I feel like you need some downtime, some TLC, and I feel like you quite often are I'm really picking up like a motherly energy. You are mothering others, you are nurturing, you are comforting, you are, checking in on people. How are you doing today? Is everything all right? And I feel like you are needing some of that nurturing right now. I also feel like by you taking a little bit of that downtime, you're going to awaken your creativity. It's not to say that, Pisces is always creative, but I just feel like something's at a standstill. And it's not even so much because you are, burnt out or exhausted or anything. It's more so just, again, you are giving, and it's like something is missing. Your cup is out of whack. Right? Your cup is not half full, it's not half empty, it's just all over the place. So we need to get you grounded. What kind of crystals can you work with in your space? What kind of meditations do you practice? What do you do to help yourself feel grounded and safe and relaxed, right? So definitely big root chakra energy. Perhaps it's also encouraging you with that root energy to get out into nature a little bit. For myself, November, that's probably going to be it. Then I'm going to be like in heavy duty winter. I know that's not for everyone, obviously. We're everyone's from around the world watching this, but maybe it is kind of like just a similar energy of sorts of like, get out while you can. Get out while maybe you have that break. Get out, just get out. Just get outside. Do some earthing, touch a tree, hug a tree. Just watch the leaves sway in the trees or as they're falling from the trees even. Enjoy that element in this time of the year, no matter where you are in the world, lovely Pisces. The Temperance, is a major arcana, of course, and it's an energy of maintaining balance and also kind of like moderation, watching what you give and what you receive, right? So again, that cup is all kind of out of whack, and we need some stillness. We need some just downtime, earthing time, grounding time to just kind of help you. I feel like you are really on the verge of something very big when it comes to your creativity. So that sneaked up a little bit, when we got that your reading kind of first going with your creativity and such. But I feel like you really are on this breaking point of a wonderful collaboration. If someone is reaching out to collaborate, even if you are in your grounding space, say yes. Say yes. This is an opportunity you don't want to miss, Pisces. And also relationship wise, if someone is showing up and saying, hey, let's give this a go. It's about saying yes. Okay, it's very much on energy for you right now. This is not like, pondering over and should I not. It's about showing up for the opportunity. At the same time, you're showing up for yourself. So, yeah, I just feel right now, again, career, your creativity, just being practical, using a practical approach, using a business like approach for your projects. Again, like looking at the opportunities that are presenting themselves to you is going to really help you grow with your energy, as an individual, as a spirit, as a soul, but also really help you gain abundance. Oh, so abundance in the form of finances, first and foremost, is what's coming through. And I'm surprised because generally when I'm channeling for abundance, that's one of the last things that kind of comes up. We all think immediately abundance is like ka-ching, ka-ching, right? But abundance is so many different forms. But for you, it's the ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. So you are on a very strong, prosperous path right now. But again, that grounding, saying yes to the opportunities. And again, whether something's going on career wise and you're the love is still, it's all play. It's all part of the energy around you right now. So show up, say yes, but at the same time, you need to take some time out for you to stay and get and remain grounded. Okay, what else do we have here? So the sneaky one, Six of Swords, Two of Pentacles. So Six of Swords is telling me here for you. Yeah, this is healing, okay? Big time healing. So no one can work with or from a cup that's, not even just half empty, half full, or just chaotic the way it is for you right now. So this is very much so needed. So please make sure if you are kind of like, what was the message that came through exactly here? Go back and listen to this part of your read, please. Your team is just saying this is crucial for you, this grounding energy. Then you have the Two of Pentacles. So what's going on with this? Yeah, this is again like the yin and the yang, balancing the ups and downs, time management. Well, I don't know how I can go sit under a tree, spirit team, because I got too much to do. I don't know how I can say yes to that date because, again, my to-do list, I got to take care of this and that and whatever. And it's saying you need to tap into your time management skills. You have them, Pisces. Use them. Page of Cups and Four of Swords. We're working with the cups firstly here. This is your emotions. This is your relationships. And the Page of Cups is telling me what's going on with this. Oh, this is new love. This is new. I feel like, again, we had that message coming through for those of you having an opportunity with new ooh la la love. But I feel for a lot of you in a relationship already, there has been some you've had some again ups and downs, right? Your whole read is like ups and downs, cup full, empty, like all this kind of stuff. I just feel like you need to have some downtime with your partner. Again, you need to say yes to your partner as well. Oh, I don't have time for a date night. I got to take care of the kids. I got to get everyone ready. I got to whatever's happening, right? Well, it's like we got Thanksgiving happening for a lot of people in November. I don't have time. I don't have time. Make the time. You need to make the time. It's not just making the time for that person in your life or the person coming into your life. It's also very beneficial to yourself. Four of Swords here for you is Pisces. I don't know if you're getting the message. I feel like you need to just stop, hit pause on this friggin' read even, Pisces. You need to take a breather. you need to slow down. You need to take a breather. You need to take a time out now. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Okay, so then we have the reveal. You need to take that time out. You need to take the breather to reveal your gifts. You are on the verge of something big here. Oh my gosh. I think you're under the impression right now, well, the harder I work, the more I push myself, the less play I have in my life, the less date nights and all that kind of stuff, the sooner I'm going to get to that. And it's the opposite. It's the opposite. As soon as you kind of let spirit in and through to do their thing to help you out, the sooner you're going to get that outcome. Oh, very nice blue jay. You are encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your own hands and that you are free to take flight at any time if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you. And maybe that's also part of the fear. Maybe you're kind of well, I can't stop doing all this work because I don't want to be in a situation I was in, a year ago, 5 years ago, what have you. Look at that spirit energy in that blue jay. Trust in your team, okay? They are showing up for you. They are showing up big time. You need to slow down to kind of receive the messages, to receive that help, to receive the information. All right, lovely Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be on to the next sign in just a moment. Take good care. Hello, Libra. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Libra, my goodness, I'm channeling this live at the moment, and we are literally, it is the 21st of October. I almost said September. It is the 21st of October, and literally tomorrow is the last day of Libra season. So that's quite something to me. But anywho, it's wonderful to have you here with me. Thank you for joining. For those of you who are new to It's Practical Magic, I am an intuitive reader here. And for those of you who are returning, thank you. Thank you for all your support. And I'm so happy to have this time together with you. Libra, I hope you had a lovely and wonderful birthday season. I mean, some of you might actually still have your birthday tomorrow, today or tomorrow. But yeah, it's lovely to have you with me. Thank you again so much for joining. Let's see what's coming through for our lovely Libras, please. Lovely Libras. Okay, so Libras are connected to the element of air and swords energy. What do you have to tell me for our Libras, please? Reaching out to your guides, your angels, your ancestors, your spirit team for the month of November 2024. What in the world has happened to this year? Am I the only one, Libra, who is like, geez, I felt like the beginning of 2024 was moving rather slowly, but kind of around summer, it was like just whew, it went by quite quickly. So, anyways, I hope that you've been doing well. Again, cross watchers are always welcome. There's something there. Oh, hello. Cross watchers are always welcome. Please make sure you are claiming the read in the chat if you are joining the live. And I mean, also if you're watching it later with the timestamps with the edited version, it's always good to claim what messages resonate with you so that you can own the reading for yourself. This is a general reading, of course. Please do take what resonates and leave what does not. Queen of Wands, Four of Cups. Geez, there is a lot of wealth around you right now. And I feel like lovely Libra is like, oh, really? Where is it? Where's my wand? I immediate energy is there is tremendous wealth. There is tremendous happiness available to you. You're literally holding that in the palm of your hand. It's like right. If you look to the left of you right now, Libra, do you see it right there? All that abundance, all that success, all that wealth and happiness, it's right there. Reach out and take it. Own it, claim it, claim it in the chat. Okay. I feel like there definitely has been some struggle, and that's perhaps why you are a little bit iffy of like, I don't know about this spirit team. I don't know if this is really something I can say, I'm going to go for it or it's going to show up in my life, because the struggle has been real, right? The struggle has been real. And I feel like your spirit team is asking you to recall a time that you have had, a similar type of experience where you have had that struggle and such, and yet you overcame that, right? And you didn't just overcome it, but like you overcame it with, just, coins and glitter and gold and all that kind of stuff. I do also feel though for you that there has been kind of like a shadow like cast of energy around you, and I feel like you are in, it's like a mourning energy, a mourning of loss of a family member, of and perhaps this isn't someone who just recently passed. Perhaps this is someone who passed away a while ago, or last year at this time, or what have you. And I feel like that's also one of the reasons why you're not able to kind of like look to your left or right or in front of you or whatever, and to see that treasure chest loaded with, again, blessings and opportunities and such. So, for many of you who are new, or not new, who are familiar with the channel, a lot of you know, again, I am channeling intuitively here, but I am also a medium. And so I connect with people who have passed. And as I am recording this, the veil is very thin. We're still in October and we haven't even hit Samhain season, or not Samhain season, sorry, Samhain. We are in Samhain season. But anywho, I feel like you have this like spiritual presence very much so at our space here, our one-on-one time, and saying like, it's okay for you to open that chest. There's no need to feel guilty. There's no need to feel like you cannot go on and have a happy and joyful life and experience. And it's also okay for you to still mourn this person. But don't forget to celebrate them in your mourning. They want to be remembered. They want to be celebrated. So yeah, it's very interesting. Very, I feel like this is a very personal connection and message that's coming through right now. And I don't often say this. Like I don't when I do the collective reads here on YouTube. I don't like it to be like, oh, book your private session. But if you feel like that's something that's resonating with you right now, and you would like to have more of a private setting to kind of like look at this further, please, of course, feel free to reach out. But yeah, it's quite a lovely energy. So let's continue to see what else is going on here. We have Four of Cups and Eight of Swords. It's a lot of power and again a lot of abundance. I also feel like there is an inheritance of sorts, and it might not be in the form of money, but inheritance in the form of a skill. And again, I'm kind of like trying to push away from this spirit of swords, and that's not something I also generally do. But again, it's a collective reading. It's a general reading, and I don't want to make it just be about that, but it keeps popping up. And it's saying for you again to kind of like look beyond that current situation you're finding yourself in right now. Don't settle. Don't lose yourself. Don't stop pursuing your dreams. Be ambitious. Go after your goals. Go after that love of your life. And also not to like again procrastinate or to waste time. Is time ever really wasted? Is time even really a thing? I mean, who knows, but it's like that's a message from them to you. So again, if this is resonating with you, claim it. Claim it. Eight of Swords. Okay, what do we have with this right now? This is you feeling trapped, right? Feeling trapped, feeling isolated, feeling no one will hear you, no one understands you. Maybe you have also encountered this person who has passed there. Maybe you have seen a spirit. Maybe you have, just experienced something that's, out of the norm. Who can I share this with? Who will understand what I'm talking about? Who will understand where I'm coming from? There are people available who do understand and do want to support, and that where you can, share your experiences with. So be open to this. I feel again, that's a part of that message. Okay. Four of Cups. We have, wow, this is just like a continuing, like similar to Pisces kind of thing, like what I just read for. This is again, feeling stuck. I want to open that chest. I want to move on. I want to celebrate this person's life. I want to, but how? But I can't. I don't know. What should I do? Okay. What do we have here for you? Transform the way you see. Okay. I feel like you're being encouraged to open up to, again, these messages and this spirit energy. And, it's like you've tried a practical approach, a normal approach towards this. And now it's time to like, actually, let's awaken this energy and speak with whoever or whatever is present. Okay. What else do we have going on for Libra, please? What do we have for Libra for November 2024? King of Wands. Let's move that there. So you have the Queen and the King of Wands. The King of Wands is very powerful, right? This is one of the most powerful cards in tarot, and it's reminding you of your power, Libra. Reminding you of your power through this situation in general, or through anything else you are finding yourself currently going through in your life. Wow. Okay. King of Cups. You don't need to struggle anymore. The King of Cups is saying that there is, this is like a wealthy, providing, financial, abundant energy and card. And so that is the support you are receiving from literally this spirit. This has been a very unique read, I have to say. And as I mentioned earlier, it's not something that usually occurs, but again, me being the medium that I am, there is no control with these with these kind of things. The messages, the spirits, the energies find their way as and when they're meant to, and they certainly have today. So I'm actually going to leave this read here for you. You're going to get your spirit animal message. And it is forgiveness with the elephant. If you are feeling angry about a past issue, the elephant is asking you to discover the more vulnerable feelings behind that anger. You are being asked to forgive and be gentle with others. and especially yourself, beautiful Libras. All right. I will be back with the next sign, Libras. Again, thank you so much for this opportunity. I will see you in December, of course. Bye for now. Hello, Aquarius. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Aquarius, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you have been well, and I'm really so happy to be here with you today. I feel like there has been a lot going on for your sign lately. Cross watchers are always welcome, of course, whenever I'm channeling any of the signs, though this might apply to your charts for other sun signs, of course. But yes, I hope, regardless with everything going on, that you are doing as best as possible. And I'm just again so happy to have you here with me. So let's see what we have for you coming through from your angels, your ancestors, and guides as I channel intuitively and see what messages are being shared with you here today. Okay, what do we have for our lovely Aquarius, please? I feel like I'm going to start with a general energy to begin with, and then things are just going to appear as need be. 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is showing up here as your first card, and I have to say, I'm really picking up 10 of Wands energy. And yes, so let's kind of like look at this a little bit firstly. So 10 of Swords is, generally kind of like feeling betrayed, feeling like you're kind of like frozen, you can't move forward in your life or in a relationship or any aspect of your life, really, like just feeling stuck. And then the 10 of Wands, even though this is not the 10 of Wands, but I'm picking up very strong energy from the 10 of Wands, is a lot of like burden, a lot of feeling like there's all this responsibility placed upon you. So I'm not surprised actually that your team is not just channeling, or I'm not just channeling from your team, rather, the specific card, because again, it is all energy with how I read. And I feel it is really the combo of both things happening here. So I'm sorry that you have been having such a struggle, and that you feel perhaps also like you're kind of alone in this situation. What else do we have here, please, for Aquarius? Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Well, here's like finances, especially. I feel like a pressure of sorts, right? I need to complete a project in order by a specific timeline so that I can continue like living. I need to complete something, or I need to have something show up in my life so that I can continue my journey in some way, shape, or form. And the 10 of Pentacles is saying that, have you forgotten who you really are, like in your core? Have you forgotten where you have come from, how far you have traveled, amongst and across the dimensions and planets? And, there's so much more as Aquarius. Aquarius are very, very like tapped into the spiritual, right? That there's more than just meets the eye to anything. And, I feel like, your team is just, again, like, have you forgotten your power, your abilities, your everything that you can do? I think you have actually forgotten, to be quite honest with you, Aquarius. I think you have become so saddened and so full of sorrow in the kind of like cycle of your life these past few years, not just this past month or whatever, like years, that it has swallowed up who you really are. And so Spirit is coming through and saying, we're here to remind you here and now, claim this here and now, to reclaim your energy, to reclaim your gifts, to reclaim your strength, to reclaim your greatness, because you are great. You are great beyond measure, beautiful Aquarius, and you deserve all the great things that this life has to offer. Wow. Okay. Knight of Wands. Here's your energy. Here's your motivation. Wow, what happened right now for you, Aquarius? Did something really resonate? Did something really like just kind of give you that return of feeling confident, return of feeling excited, return of saying, I am not allowing this to happen in my life anymore. I am taking a stand. I am believing in my projects. I'm believing in my relationships, and I am fighting the fight of my life right now because I know there is a silver lining. Geez, own it. Own it, own it, own it. It's right here for you. It's beautiful. What else do we have for Aquarius, please? So, to summarize your read so far for the month of November, I have to say you are experiencing life changes, life alterations. We are entering, Aquarius season not until 2025, obviously, but it's already, the shift is happening. Jump on that energy. Don't let it pass you by. It's beautiful completion, success, fulfillment. I love it. Okay, we're leaving it there. Let's see what we have for a message for you here. Honor your mystical creative force, number 22. Absolutely. I am getting chills for you. This is absolutely amazing. And spirit animal message for Aquarius. Oh, I mean, I don't have Aquarius in my chart, but I am so stealing some of your read. I'm sorry. So here you have manifestation with the spider. You weave your web in life. What you see before you is the result of your thoughts. It can have you forgotten your ability and capability to manifest, beautiful Aquarius. Here is your reminder. Welcome home. Welcome back. Oh, geez. If your current reality does not suit you, then it is time to make changes through conscious manifestation. Your energy can bring in all you desire. I have to also say and add, your team is still sending me tons of messages here for you. You have tried already. This road, this path is super familiar to you, of feeling the way you have been feeling, of not having the success that you are wanting to have, of just that struggle, that never ending cycle and whatever of struggle. Again, you can pave that path. Get back to simplicity. Get back to a notebook and a pen and paper and a pencil or whatever. Start drawing again. Start writing your music. Start creating your games. Start doing whatever it is that you feel you are passionate towards, what you were meant to do in this lifetime experience. And do not settle for anything except your authentic vision and truth. All right, my goodness. Aquarius, thank you so much for allowing me to read and to channel for you today. I will see you, of course, in December, sending you all my love. My gosh, you have been going through so much. Get ready for some exciting times. They're beautiful, beautiful messages. Much love to you all. Hello, Virgo. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. I have to say, I have been away for a little bit. We've had the recorded sessions, well, for the month of August and September, and it's just so wonderful. I'm having this live stream now, as we generally do have. We have the monthly horoscopes that are available to everyone, the collective. Live. And then also we have the mid-month check-ins that is now available to the YouTube members. And I'm just so happy to be live with you all. For those of you who are joining the live, thank you again so much, Journey, for being here, and John and Faye and Fountain and Broccoli and Shumi. It's really really lovely to be spending this time with you all. So yes, let's head into the reading for lovely Virgos to see what is coming through as I channel intuitively, as I always do, for you for the month of November 2024. All right, what do we have for our Virgos, please? So cross watchers are always welcome. And please make sure, if you are joining the live chat, or again, even if you're watching this at a later date, that you are claiming the reading whenever you find it. It is finding you for a reason. Also, make sure you are checking out your moon and your Venus. Venus is really coming through for a lot of signs for some reason. Yeah, so make sure you are checking that out as well as part of your charts. All right, what do we have for Virgos, please? What do we have for our lovely Virgos? Okay, we are beginning with the, wow, that's a very strong energy to be starting your month. Or again, depending when you're watching it, whether you're heading into, like we are, I'm channeling this and we're live right now, still in October. But if you are, watching this also in November, great energy, that beautiful Emperor. It's saying for you to regain your power, to regain your focus. This is crucial for you, Virgo, to help you grow. I feel like a lot of you are very, or could be very influential with your relationships, with your just overall persona, with your creativity and such. But I also feel like things are kind of all over the place, and there's some settling that's needed. But you have this beautiful Emperor energy showing up to assist you throughout that. So you can really expect a lot of change, and kind of like I'm picking up almost a new chapter or a renewal happening in your life. I mean, that's also wonderful to have that, as we are going to be shifting soon into 2025, of course. A lot of creative inspiration I have, and look at that. There you go. There's the sun showing up for you right beside that beautiful energy. New beginnings, creative inspiration, realizing that your fantasies can become your reality, your dreams can become your reality. So allow yourself to daydream, allow yourself to, experience wishful thinking, because you're going to be surprised by doing so that you are manifesting into your reality. Wow. Okay. Very nice. Very strong for our Virgos. What else do we have coming through here, please? Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So jeez. Okay. So with the Eight of Pentacles, it's saying that whatever it is that you are passionate about, whatever it is that you are striving to share or to express, you're going to be very successful at it. So now is not a time, again, to be kind of like, I would love to do this, but but including the buts, I guess, right? It's about saying, no, I'm going to like daydream about this. I'm going to imagine. It's kind of like a very like childlike energy I'm picking up. When you're kind of like you're at that child age of where you're not really in touch with reality, I guess. Right? It's like anything is possible. You're gonna like ride your bike off like some major like jump or whatever, and you're not thinking you're gonna like break an arm or or whatever. Like, obviously don't do anything like that, but as a disclaimer. But it's kind of like just returning to that innocence of like, just just allowing yourself to be vulnerable in a sense when it comes to your creativity, and also your relationships and such. There's a lot of abundance and a lot of opportunities around you. So be open to that. Be open to receiving that. Even more, more abundance and more opportunities with that seven. Lucky seven. Seven of Pentacles is saying you're going to achieve your goals, right? You know, I feel like a lot of you have been working kind of perhaps behind the scenes for, again, a project or a relationship, or I don't know, you know, maybe everything here. And you're getting like your golden opportunity. It's like I see and I feel this like light being maybe it's from the sun. This light being shined down on you, and where everyone's eyes are on you. And that might make you a little bit uncomfortable if you're hearing this now, or just like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm ready for that. But your team is saying you are indeed ready for that. That is going to help unlock your success. I feel like for a lot of you, there's actually been some struggle when it comes to love for our Virgos. Again, this is general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what does not. Tell me more about this, please. More of Pentacles. Well, well, the struggle is not going to be there for much longer. Oh my god. I feel like there's some struggle when it comes to love. You know, let me spend some time. Yeah, whether you're single or in a relationship, no, it's definitely our single Virgos. Our single Virgos I feel coming through here. I feel like, you know, you're kind of like, I'm done. I'm done dating. I'm done like, you know, putting myself out there. I'm just like, I'm over it. Like whatever, you know. And then your team is coming through with the Page of Pentacles and saying like, again, allow yourself to daydream. You get like this repetitive message here, Virgo. Allow yourself to daydream of kind of like what would be your fantasy partner. You know, how do they look like? How would they dress? What do you see the two of you doing? You know, like whatever it is, because you're bringing it back into your life. And it's okay. You don't need to go show up and go, you know, join another dating app or whatever. Spirit has your back. Spirit's bringing that person towards you. So go with the flow. Go with the flow. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, then we have, there you go. Oh my gosh, you can't make this stuff up. Commune with the source. Commune with the source. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm just going to leave that there. I mean, if you didn't get the message, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you. Then you have the Lion with Control. If you have moderate aggressive impulses, this is an invitation to control your temper. Okay, interesting. Right? Kind of like, I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm like, whatever. And then it's saying, okay, calm down, Virgo. Calm down. You are encouraged to explore how to express your needs or thoughts more openly and constructively to reduce your level of frustration. And I feel again that's returning to kind of like that daydreaming like thing. Allow your mind to drift, allow your fantasies to surface, okay? And allow your team to manifest this into your reality. Voila, there you go. Virgo, thank you so much for joining me again. I will see you, of course, in December. Oh my gosh, we're almost 2025. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye for now. Hello, Aries. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Aries, thank you so much for joining me today. We are covering all the signs for those of you who are joining us live as we are live streaming here on YouTube. And yes, I'm so happy to have you all here with me today. All right. So, Aries, how have you been? Let me know whether you are here during the live stream or watching this later. We're going to have a edited published version a little bit later on. So for those of you who enjoy having the timestamps and such, it just makes it a little bit more convenient. Oh my gosh. Okay. We already have a jumper, but I'm being told to wait on this. So I am an intuitive reader here. I channel everything intuitively from your angels, ancestors, and guides. I really encourage you to claim the readings if they are resonating with you. And also cross watchers are always welcome, of course. All right. What else do we have for Aries? That was quite a fast and loud message to begin for you, Aries. Although that jumped out at the beginning, your team is encouraging me to save that card for the end. Interesting. We also have some spirit animal messages and also messages coming through from the spirit veil as I am channeling and recording this or streaming this live right now. We are in Samhain season, and Samhain itself is very close to popping up. So, all right, what else do we have? It's very interesting, Aries. Your team was like, we got something to say. And now they're like, hush, hush with things. Actually, I'm being told to get you a message here. Okay, let's see what that's all about. Detox, cleanse and restore yourself. Cleanse and restore yourself. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel right now you are at a completion of sorts. And through this completion, there is a lot of success. There is a lot of fulfillment. And there's a lot of awards awards and rewards. Awards, rewards, rewards, and awards, an award, or I don't know. Anyways, but you are receiving this this beautiful recognition from the world, from your colleagues, from your family, so a lot of different sources are at play here. I feel that it's time before you kind of shift into this, because you're not quite there. No, shift into this. Okay, we're gonna look at that. That you kind of like practice some sort of like I don't want to say self-care, because it's not about like sitting in the hot bubble bath, but it's kind of like an inner and outer reconciliation, making peace, letting go, releasing what doesn't serve you, like that type of self-care. Very important self-care, right? I mean, so is the bubble bath, let's be real, but it's more of a energy and a spiritual type of self-care I'm picking up here for you. This is going to unlock a voyage, a flight kind of energy into this success and this fulfillment. Okay. But you need to practice again that release, that, just kind of like shedding what no longer serves you in order to make way for all of that beautiful abundance. So if you are looking for a lover, a relationship, or a career change, it is here for you. It's available. But again, your team is saying we need some space in your circle, in your life to fill in those wants, right? So so taking kind of like an inventory of such, and saying, is this person really good for my mental health, in my life? Or maybe should I set up some boundaries, right? And to get to work to that, am I holding on to that relationship that just is or was not going to be what I had hoped it be? Or am I letting go and taking the memories that I wish to take and making space for new love and new memories and new opportunities? Okay, so that I hope that's resonating and you're getting what Spirit is saying for you there. Then we also have the 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands is giving you energy. I love this for you. It's giving you a good little kick in the tush. a good little. It's a swift kick. A good little swift kick in the tush. Sometimes we need that, right? And saying, here is some courage. Here is some energy. You got this. Now go up to whatever you have to do to release, or go up to that battle line, or whatever, and let go. Let go, let go. Okay. I love how your team's showing up. Oh my gosh, look at this. And then we have the High Priestess. Beautiful, with the High Priestess now popping up and saying, like, trust your intuition. You know this already, Aries. You know that you have been carrying this baggage with you for far too long. You know also that there is opportunity available to you in all these different aspects of your life, right? So tap into that energy of the High Priestess, that subconscious, that introspection. See beyond, kind of like the reality of day-to-day life. There is so much more available to you. Page of Swords here now. I feel this is money. This is money coming through. Page of Swords. What do we have with the money? Oh, very nice. Okay, so I feel like there's kind of like a planning, like, or through patience, you're unlocking the ability to plan your future. And this planning is getting you motivated and excited, and it's unlocking financial gains. Okay? So again, maybe that's also something that has not had space. Maybe you have had just, whatever. I'm always cautious with my words because I don't want to manifest things for the collective or myself even. But it's like maybe you have just been very cautious. You've been holding on to your money. You need to have like a steady flow of money, of abundance, and letting go of money to make space for new money and keeping the cycle going. So, so, so important. Okay, let's see what we have for your spirit animal message now. You have the zebra, open-mindedness. I love that in connection. Where is it actually? Sorry. Oh, yeah, there. I love that in connection with that High Priestess. Beautiful. There is more than one way of looking at things. You must be ready to accept alternative viewpoints and new ideas. You must open your eyes to new ideas and new ways of resolving problems, right? So again, beautiful, beautiful areas. It's about letting go and making space for so much abundance and love and success. And it's like, it's here for you. And it's not here for you in 2025 or 2026. And it's not that you missed the opportunity. It's here for you right now for the taking. So do some mental housekeeping, actual housekeeping. What do you need to purge in your space? Just let it go. It's time to let it go. I feel like everyone's going to break out in song now. But anywho, that is what I have for you, lovely Aries, for the month of November 2024. I almost said November 2025. My gosh. I will see you next month, of course. Bye for now. Hello, Sagittarius. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Sagittarius, welcome to your general reading for the month of November 2024. My goodness, I've been doing quite a few reads so far as we are live streaming here today, channeling everything intuitively, of course. And I really, since the last read we did, am really feeling an energy and presence of 2025, even though we're not quite there yet, obviously, with us channeling for November. And I am reading for us still actually in October with the live. But yes, I feel there is actually a specific message for you for that first quarter of 2025. So let's see what's coming through for you here. Sagittarius, I hope that you've been well. Thank you so much for gifting me with your time and with your trust. If anything does resonate with you too, please make sure you are claiming it in the chat, whether you are joining the live or, of course, watching this at a later time. All right, what do we have for our lovely Sagittarius? I always really enjoy reading for your sign. I personally don't have any Sagittarius in my chart, but it's just such a lovely energy. Cross watchers are, of course, always welcome. And again, without further ado, I would say let's begin. Okay, we are starting things off with the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. What's going on, Sagittarius? This is a lot of like an overload of worry, an overload of stress, just feeling like, yeah, nothing is going the way you had hoped, right? It's not that I don't feel things aren't going the way you had wished, hoped, or planned. Look at that jumper happening right there. There we go. There's that energy. 3 of Wands. Again, Wands. And I literally just saying energy. That's what the Wands is all about. 3 of Wands showing up and saying, you're going to have a happy outcome. Okay, so clearly there's something that's going to be happening in the space in between from this is kind of like the here and now for you. And then this is where we are shifting. And I feel like I got to say your happy outcome with that 3 of Wands, there's your connection to 2025. Yeah. Okay, can we get some more information on this, please, for Sagittarius? What do we need to know? What's the bridge? What's going on with that in-between space? What do they need to know to help them through this right now? King of Wands, very powerful energy there. King of Wands, that's that, like, yeah, just like this leader, being a visionary again and being passionate about your dreams. I also have to say there is travel happening in the not distant, in the near future for you. And I feel this travel is something right now, perhaps you are aware of this travel. It could be like shifting gears when it comes to your career or your subject at school or whatever. Again, please take what resonates, only what does not. But you might be kind of like, well, I can't shift, I can't change that now because of financial obligations or commitments and such. But it's telling me that you can. You can and you will. So I feel like you are going to achieve success, that space in between through your strength, firstly, and then also through your vision. But you need to have courage to overcome these obstacles. You need to have courage to overcome these obstacles. Okay, let's see. There's a spirit animal message for you. Let's see what that's all about. This has generally been the last message for all the signs so far, but not for you, Sagittarius. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, there's 2. Very nice. Thank you. So you have, look at that, the peacock energy with self-love. You will find great power in focusing on the positive aspects of yourself, that which makes you indefinably unique and beautiful. There is deep wells of untapped inner power in letting go of negative self-talk. So that, I'm not surprised. We have really had 2 very powerful messages coming through, kind of like present energy and future energy, right? That is applying to this, my dear, right? And again, with your struggles, that's very much so needed, obviously. And then you have, wow, look at that, the freedom with the horse. You must break out of any limitations that are holding you back, whether they are self-imposed or put on you by other people or society. Break free and run faster towards your dreams, because they are right here for you, Sagittarius. Your dreams and your dreams coming true are happening in that first quarter of 2025. We're not there yet. And I wish it was different. I wish I could tell you, Tomorrow you're going to wake up and voila, everything you were wishing and dreaming for is just right at your fingertips. That's not the reality for you, sadly, at this moment. However, it is so close. I mean, what's a mere like 2 months when you are so close to achieving so many like desired results and dreams. I also feel very much so a lot of this has to do with love for you. King, there we go. There's that love with that beautiful emotions. Not surprised. So I feel like you actually have a very loyal and very dedicated person by your side, and I feel at times you might be getting kind of caught up in the do they really mean what they say? How could they like me the way they do? How like, you're really like kind of like it's not so much questioning or doubting the relationship or the person, it's questioning and doubting yourself, right? And I'm not surprised again with that energy that you are currently in, lovely Sagittarius. So we really need to pull in that focus of self-love and self-care to help you see your worthiness, that you are again worthy, that you are desirable, that you are sexy, that you are, want like all those kind of things. What else do we have here? The magician, how lovely. Yeah. So again, working your energy. You have a lot of like you have a lot of courage. You have a lot of tools available to you with this magician, right? The magician, I love this card, of course. It's saying that you are skilled, you are bold, you are self determined. This has been a big collective energy where I feel a lot of people have been, or a lot of signs rather, and people, I guess, have been losing touch with what they are capable of. I feel like so many on a collective level right now, so many of us are settling for being belittled or feeling unworthy or not taking that time to nurture and care for ourselves the way we would nurture and care for others. And it's showing up in your energy and your read as well. So again, I don't feel it's just specifically targeted to you, but it's a big collective energy right now. So take the time out, take the time to kind of like yeah, just change, like confront yourself, to confront your fears, to confront even like your illusions that perhaps you have placed upon yourself or society has placed upon yourself. That is a big to do for you. What else do we have here for Sagittarius, please? Three of Cups. Oh, that's so lovely. So this is about reunions, friendships. Who's your go-to, right? Who can you lean on? I know you have a crew, and you know what? It might not be an actual like physical crew of like, well, this is, maybe I don't want to burden my bestie, or maybe my brother or sister have their plate full of things or whatever. But we so often forget we have a spiritual crew that are available to us 24/7. Bless their hearts. And they're usually just hanging out, in the spirit realm. Not much going on there. Well, maybe not really now with Samhain, but and they're just waiting to have a cup of coffee with you or a nice cup of tea or something like that. So set that setting. Have a cup of coffee or cup of tea with your ancestor. What angel do you work with? Bring them into your space. Maybe you have a deity that you honor and work with. Maybe it's time to refresh that altar space. Create an inviting space for them to come and assist you and purge and release your emotions, your fears, things like let it out. You are in a safe space there always, 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 always. You have liberation, free yourself, angel number 13. 13. Wow. Now, it's interesting to me because I channeled and said angel number 11. That is what I first picked up for you, Sagittarius. So pay attention to those numbers, of course, but also the number 11 is associated with the major arcana of justice. Feel, believe, know that there is a cause and effect, that balance is going to be restored to your space, to your life. And here you have the liberation with the 13. Wow. Okay. Amazing. Free yourself. You don't need to do it all. Be open. Okay. That is what I have for you for November 2024. Thank you so much for gifting me with your time again, and I will see you in December, of course. Bye for now. Hello, Capricorn. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Cappies, I will say this time and time again. As many of you know, or maybe you don't know, but I am a Capricorn and I don't read for myself. So whenever I channel for the collective, I am always super curious to know and see what is coming through for my fellow Cappies. So cross watchers are always welcome, of course. Please do take what resonates and leave what does not. But Capricorns, I hope that you have been well now that you've heard that story, my life story of being a Cappy myself. And yes, let's see what's coming through for you. Lovely earth signs in association with Pentacle energy. Nine of Swords. Okay. I don't read and I don't want to read. It's not that I don't read, I don't choose to read reversals. So Nine of Swords is let's just see what's coming through from your team, lovely Cappies. So Knight of Swords is fear, is wanting to move and push forward, but feeling like, what if I lose it all? What if I, make the wrong decision or take the wrong road or make the wrong choice or say yes to the wrong, I have no idea. But it's having you in lockdown, right? And there is so much, you have that wheel of fortune right here beside you saying, are you serious? What, you're really gonna come on now? You're in this energy and like waiting to have your moment, to have this, kind of like success that you are always striving to achieve. And yet, you're having this like lockdown and your team is literally right beside and saying like, there is no need for you to be fearful. I'm gonna just take a sip of my water. Just 1 second, please. Okay, I don't know. I got a little tickle in my throat there, and I was that initially sipping on some tea, and I feel like that is, really hitting home for a lot of you Cappies. You know, I know maybe you had set out a goal or intention, and that goal and intention at this point feels so far away, so unreachable that you're just kind of like, I can't. What's the point? I'm giving up. And then it's again like that wheel of fortune. That's not that Capricorn energy. Capricorns are not someone who gives up. Is not someone who ever rests. You know, speaking from my own experiences, and I'm trying not to get my own energy involved here. This is why I don't read for myself. um, but yeah, so I love to see this. I love to not to see obviously that you have the Nine of Swords appearing as your very first jumping card, but I love to see it being supported by this very strong and very dominant energy of the Wheel of Fortune. So again, remember the successes that you have already achieved in your life. Remember the relationships that have allowed you to flourish and to grow and experience, adventures and whatnot. Return to like those memories to allow it to charge your batteries really and to get things going for you again. So I don't feel like you're going to be in this space for a very long time. And I also feel like you have just recently come into this energy. So again, please take what resonates and leave what does not. But it's as soon as it's coming in, it's leaving just as quickly with that beautiful support of the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. There's a lot of abundance. Now, Capricorn's energy, it's, for like such a long time, you have been sitting on the fence of like achieving insane amounts of financial abundance. I mean, like in a financial abundance where you can build your empire or support an empire that whatever. I mean, like, I don't even know how to describe how much money it is. but anyways, your time is coming and it's starting right here and now. So when you are listening, if you are in the live chat, claim this reading for our earth signs, or if you have capping your chart, claim this reading because the time is now for your financial freedom. Yes, but also financial growth and development. It's not just like, oh, I can afford to do this or take that vacation or whatever. It's about bigger, big opportunities, big time money here for you. So say yes. All right. Let's get you out of that energy. Okay. The Hermit. Well, again, easier said than done. The Hermit is, of course, an energy of like rest, but that's not what this card is about for your team. Is saying the Hermit has that lantern in like a traditional tarot, right? Has that lantern. It's taking its time. It's going down the path. It's going down the slope, but it's allowing trust to be like in that light. You're letting the light guide you. Let the light of your spirit teams guide you. I love the energies and the messages for the collective, like for like this time. I'm again channeling October, but with the November reads, because there's so much spiritual activity. And tap into this. You have a very strong ancestor presence, and it's one in particular that I'm picking up on who is literally holding that lantern for you. You just need to walk with, behind, in front, around, whatever, but you need to get going, okay? Take today, take the rest, take a breather, order a pizza, get a massage, do whatever you got to do, go for a walk, and then tomorrow, like literally tomorrow, get back to things, okay? So, what else do we have here? Two of Wands. Okay, Two of Wands. Now, I feel like there's actually an energy of love coming through here. I feel like you are really attracting a relationship right now, and there is like a very deep connection through this attraction. I feel like you need to make kind of like an emotional choice. Do I want to pursue this relationship? Am I going to commit to this relationship, or is it not something for me right now? Either way you decide, there is no right or wrong, but you do need to kind of like face that crossroads and make a decision. It's not a time to give into doubt. It's not a time of like, did I make that right decision, or should I have done this? It's about owning what that decision is and going with it, because at the end of that decision is your person. Okay, so I feel like November is going to be a very ooh la la love for our single cappies. And I feel like, again, just the beginning of the month, it's maybe you're still making that kind of like, I have to take that decision. I'm either going for it or not, or I'm saying yes to that date or whatever. But come the end of November, there is like, I don't want to say like a full blown committed relationship, but there is someone in your life who you could really have a full blown committed relationship with. Interesting. Okay. What else do we have here? Death. Okay, so can we just take a moment here? You have 3 major arcanas in your read for November. So again, with the feelings of what you've been experiencing recently, you are having that wheel of fortune, you're having that new opportunity, you're having things kind of like ripped and pulled away from you so that you can have this relationship, so that you can have access to that enormous, insane amount of abundance that is just accumulating and waiting for you on the side here. Okay, so I really feel again it's about taking time to have just a breather to make those decisions, whether you want to commit to, again, that relationship, to that job opportunity, to whatever it is happening in your life, and going for it. And then just embracing these changes when you're within yourself. I feel also you've been holding on to a lot of energy that doesn't serve you anymore. So outdated thinking, outdated beliefs, perhaps you have tried a method that worked for you 3 years ago, and now you're kind of like, what's going on? Why is it not working for me anymore? Well, it's something has to be released. Like it's something that's not, it served its purpose. It did its thing. Now we need to do something different, right? And that different is actually you being your authentic self. So don't get too caught up and lost in trends or what that person's doing or this person's doing. Stay authentic and true to yourself. Let's actually begin with the spirit animal message, and we'll get the other card. So look at that. Wonderful. Jaguar with growth. Maturity is the ability to embrace change, right? With that death card. And change cannot happen without death. Okay. This does not this death does not necessarily mean physical death, but could be the ending of a relationship, a situation, or simply your decision to not continue with the same old habits. Again, literally, you can't make this stuff up. What just came through a moment ago, outdated beliefs, right? It's time for a refresh, something new. And then you have this message with the beautiful key, honor yourself. And there's the authenticity again, right? So maybe that's also something that has caused you to feel, stuck or discouraged or unmotivated. Because again, you're practicing an old habit, an old system. You have grown, you have evolved, you have developed, that shoe does not fit you anymore. So it's time to get a new pair of shoes, lovely Capricorn. I mean, I don't mind that. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next month. Bye for now. Hello, Cancer. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Cancer, welcome to your November reading for the year 2024. There's been a lot of channeling coming through for already 2025. So I feel like that's just like this energy that is in my space right now for the collective. But yes, Cancer, welcome. I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy to have this opportunity to be channeling intuitively for you. Thank you. Thank you for gifting me with your time and your trust. So yes, cross watchers are of course always welcome when I'm channeling here, and it is of course a general reading. So please do take what resonates and leave what does not. All right, I hope you're nice and cozy and all settled in, and we can just have a nice time together. I am sipping on some green tea at the moment, and water, and yeah, I feel like throughout the summer, I'm definitely very like in major autumn vibes and weather right now here in Canada. And I feel like throughout the summer, I kind of like went more so towards chilled teas. And now I'm really enjoying the warm, like just that, hugging your mug kind of like cozy teas. And yeah, I'm really enjoying the season. So I hope you are too. And we are starting off your read with the Knight of Wands. We got some jumpers there right off the bat. Knight of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Okay. So let's see what we have for you, my lovely, lovely Cancers. So the Knight of Wands, I feel like there is a lot of excitement around you right now. There has been a tremendous, opportunities and growth and experiences that you have been embarking on. Some have included travel, some have included with your career and relationships. But I also feel like there is some anxiety behind these. It's like you're not able to fully appreciate or be in the present of these situations and developments and opportunities, because I feel like there's just something something lingering. And this is kind of perhaps, in connection to something you experienced in the past. Perhaps you have experienced betrayal. Perhaps you have experienced deception. Perhaps, you have opened your heart time and time again to kind of like experience, people in your life who had hidden motives and such. And so, yeah, I feel like, again, this has been kind of keeping you on a ball and chain of sorts, even though you have been having so much kind of like available to you. So the Eight of Cups, Knight. But hold on a second. Let me just spend some time. This is the second sign this has happened today, where I'm channeling a different card and energy that's not even like on our altar here. But I just want to take a moment. So yeah, if the Knight of Cups is an energy, and I know this is an eight, but the Knight of Cups is a commitment, being and making a commitment towards yourself, towards, what you have worked so hard towards, for, kind of like saying, yes, people have done me dirty in the past. Yes, I have experienced heartache. Yes, I have experienced all that, but I'm making a commitment to clear the slate and to take care of myself. Very big collective energy coming through here. This has been also a big part of a lot of the signs. The Eight of Cups now, which is the actual card, is letting go, walking away. Look at how that connection is. Look at how your team is showing up for you, Cancer. Absolutely incredible. Wow. Okay, so let's see what else we have for you. Tell me more for our lovely Cancers, please. I feel like there's a big message and trend for all the signs. I think I have channeled all the signs except there's three or two left at this point during the live stream. But I feel like so many of us are being encouraged to let something go, to release something that's not serving us. And, here I am starting your reading saying all this stuff about 2025. It's such an ideal time to be doing so, before we shift into 2025, that new year for so many of us. It's like let's do some housekeeping. Let's clean and clear that slate. Let's make space for the things that are meant to be in our life, the good things, the good life. Not reading reversals, we have the 5 of Swords for you here. So the 5 of Swords is again walking away. So your whole read is on repeat thus far, Cancer. Let it go. Walk away. I literally just channeled for you as well, and saying, let's make that space. Let's do a house clean. And again, please check out your other signs, your sun, moon, well, sun, obviously you're having it now, your moon, your rising, your Venus, again, has been a big one for the collective here. You might be feeling sensitive. You might be feeling like you're having a lot of dreams coming through, and you might wake up from these dreams and be like, why am I being shared such kind of like disruptive dreams, like nightmares, having bad dreams. And I feel like, again, it's that you're holding on to something that no longer belongs in your mind, body, soul, anything. And so, yeah, that's why this keeps showing up. It's saying to let go, to let go. What else do we have here for Cancer, please? I have to also say there's something coming through with that dream energy. It's not dreams in the sense of a form of communication from spirits or from like different dimensions. It's something within your subconscious, okay? And that it's like, again, those fears, something is boiling up to the top, to the surface, that really needs to be dealt with. We cannot push this down anymore. And I feel you know exactly what's going on here, Cancer. 9 of Pentacles. So you have had a taste of the sweet life. You have had a taste of the success thus far, right? You've really had some nice things happening for you, opportunities and such. But again, at times you can't really... I feel like you're a repetitive message here for you. Cancer, you can't really indulge in this success because of just that shadow that's lingering and that you're carrying around with you, that ball and chain again, right? And this has been affecting your health. This has been affecting both your physical and mental health, I feel. The 9 of Pentacles is saying, we want to give you more of that sweetness. We want to give you more beautiful, healthy, thriving relationships. We want to give you more magic. Ooh, I do like that one from your team. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, here's your success. And it's not just, this sounds kind of funny. Your team is saying it's not just mediocre success. In my humble opinion, I think any success is always fantastic. But according to you, Cancer, you have different grades and statuses of success. Okay, so we're not talking about the mediocre success here for you. I love it. Oh my gosh. We're talking about wealth, luxury, that type of success. So the luxury success. Cancer, only you. Only you. Okay, what else do we have here? Sacrifice. What can you let go of? You cannot make this stuff up, Cancer. What can you let go of? There you go. It's time to free yourself. That ball and chain. There's literally like chains all around your energy there. Let's get a shuffle here on this deck. Let's see. What do we have, please? What else is going on for Cancer? Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, your team is allowed to swan love. Ooh, hello. You have found your soulmate, or they are just around the corner. Remember that when two souls are destined to be together, they always find their way back to each other. All those things you've had to go through were worth it. All those things you had to go through were worth it. Carrying all that weight, all those things you had to. So yes, absolutely, this can apply to romantic love, but also like that connection to yourself, right? And everything that has been channeled thus far. It can also be like you had to go through so many lessons, so many relationships. I feel you are really someone really broke your heart, and there was a heavy cheating energy that I'm picking up on here, and it has taken years, maybe even decades, to mend that heart. And this is your team coming through and reminding you that like there is true love available to you. And for those of you in a relationship right now, I feel like a lot of you are, of course. I feel the person you are with, you maybe have opened yourself and trusting that beautiful energy, but there's always that, but what if, right? This is really now, again, time, release that ball and chain and trust in your partner, trust in the relationship you have. Mm. All right, Cancer, my goodness. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you here. I really, really appreciate, again, this opportunity, and our time always together is always so lovely. I have a lot of very close and precious friends who are this sign. You know who you are. Shout out to one of our moderators, Indy, and one of our old moderators, Poi. Thank you all so much. I will be back with the next sign, and the next sign is actually going to be Taurus. All right, I'll be right back, everyone.
his song full so that it would be heard. The whole world bowed, harmful to him who have it, but fellest for him whom faith I would curse. May wits be wildered and wonders happen. May cliffs lay shattered, the world shake. May the weather worsen and wonders happen. And wonders happen.
Hello, Taurus. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. My goodness, Taurus, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you always so much for your tremendous support. It's always lovely to channel for a fellow Earth sign, being the Cappy that I am. But yes, welcome into your reading for November 2024. I am an intuitive reader of runes, tarot, and oracle cards. And yeah, I'm just so happy to have you here. Let's take a look and see what we have coming through with these messages for you, my dear. I'm also going to be working with spirit animal messages and messages coming through from the divine. Like we have very strong spiritual energies right now as I'm channeling this live. It is not even the 31st of October. So a lot of spiritual presence and messages, of course, as I mentioned. So we are beginning. Wow, what a start for Taurus. If something resonates with you, whether you are here in the live chat or later watching the edited version, please make sure you are claiming your readings. I feel like right now, any Taurus, whether you have this, it's your sun sign or part of your chart, I feel you should claim it already. Honestly, to be starting your reading with such a strong source and strong energy, I feel like you need this more than ever, Taurus, right? This is saying that there is like this enlightenment energy around you right now. And not just an enlightenment, but feeling lighter, feeling like you can celebrate. And you might, when you're like hearing this right now, you might be kind of like, I feel that energy, but I'm not witnessing it just yet. And that sun showing up is saying it's there. It's there. So what is keeping you from seeing and feeling this sun energy? Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. So again, your team's just repeating themselves here and saying, this is a new beginning for you. It's good news. Who cares how it's getting here? I love it. Who cares how it's getting here or how it's wrapped or whatever? Just take it. Take it for what it is and embrace it and cover yourself in all of this beautiful love and light and success and harmony and balance. And my gosh, like the list goes on and on and on. I love your team's being so sassy. Okay, what else do we have then? I mean, I might just tell me what we need to know, okay? Just tell me what we need to know. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, what you need to know is your love life. Whoever is looking for love information, Taurus here, ding ding ding. There is a very strong attraction between you and your person. If you're in a relationship, and again, you might be feel like, I don't know, I'm not feeling that. I don't know what's going on, and your team is like, hello, it is. Get out of your own way, freaking Taurus. And if you're looking for love, again, get out of your own way. It's right here for you. The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is saying there's such a strong magnetic pull, such a strong attraction between the two of you. Like it's unbreakable. It's an unbreakable bond. Yes, there's so many things going on in day-to-day life and questions and but how and but why and all that kind of stuff. And your team is saying it's time to surrender to just the relationship that you have. You are missing out on the connection and the beauty or the potential connection and beauty. Again, depending if you're in a relationship or if you are single. So what else do we have for Taurus, please? What a beautiful reading so far, though. Something is coming through right now before I actually turn that card over. And I feel like you're being encouraged to kind of like take a little bit of a breather, to have a little bit of a rest before you enter a next stage or phase of your life. So we've come in very hot and heavy here with like this beautiful sun energy, the repetitive sun energy with that Pentacles card, and then wonderful love messages as well with the Two of Pentacles. Now I feel this is very much so applying to your school or your career. And I feel there is going to be change. Okay, so again, whatever resonates with you here. But there's going to be a change, and this change has been something that has already manifested itself for you. It's on a very strong foundation. It's really supported by a strong community, or colleagues or friends. Again, what resonates with you, obviously. But it's very solid. It's very secure. You are being given not only the green light, but the road has been so paved beautifully for you. Also have a nice connection with that sun for you to say yes to this change. It is really time. So let's just take a moment, for example, and go to like a schooling situation. Say you were all dead set on kind of like, this is what I want to study and this is what I want to pursue for my career, and then you're just kind of like, no, it isn't. I want something completely different. And maybe your friends and family are all kind of like, what in the world are you doing? And we have all this investment and all kind of stuff. It's okay, because that you taking that change, taking that risk and kind of shifting gears, it's actually going to be more successful and beneficial for you in the end. It might not seem that way in the very beginning, but it will be in the long run. So don't be afraid to make those changes and adjustments. Same again with your career, obviously. If there's a new job opportunity or something's going on, even if it's like a little bit less of what your current salary is or whatever, it's all right. You are going to be making more than your current salary, but you just need to get your foot in the door. Oh, wow, beautiful. Hierophant. Yes. So here we have, we're talking about so much. I really want to focus on that schooling. And the Hierophant is so about education, tradition, spirituality. I feel like you need to bring that into your space a little bit more. There's been so much like consumption of like fear. What's going on with my person? What's going on with my situation? What's going on just in general? And it's like you have lost a connection to to spirit, yeah, to your spirituality, right? So how is your altar space looking? How is, like, when's the last time you've done a good smudge? When's the last time you have spoken to your team? It's time. Okay, you need to come back to that. Or maybe you're someone who goes to church. We need to get you back to whatever it is you do. Then you have, oh my gosh. This is very similar. For those of you who have Capricorn in your chart, fellow Earth signs, Cappies had 3 major arcanas in their reading, and you have 3 major arcanas in your reading as well. The Hierophant, the Emperor, the Sun. What a combo. Beautiful. The Emperor, let me see what's coming through for you here with this. Yeah. So now is a time for you to focus on your power. Okay. There's opportunity again for growth, for development, for opportunities. But again, we want you to focus on this. Pull in that energy of the sun, pull in that energy of the pentacles, pull in that love that is around you right now, and use it to charge yourself and call back your source, call back your whatever it is you work with in your spirituality that has your team is not like they're not happy with you with that. I hate to say it, but they're not happy with you, Taurus. Okay, hold on a second. You know what they're doing? They're like, Taurus, we're not happy. No, seriously, all kidding aside, it's time to return to whatever it is that practice. And maybe it is for many of you, maybe it is like through meditation, or maybe it's like through whatever it is you do. You need to get back to it. Okay, spirit animal messages. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, let's see what we have for Taurus. Spirit animal. Bobcat mystery. The bobcat teaches you that there is true power and strength in silence and patience. In order to get what you want, you must be willing to plan, adapt, and above all, have the patience to see your dreams. Taurus, your energy is always, you guys are master manifestors, right? There's not, like, you set your mind, you set your intentions as something, and voila, it appears. Again, what has happened to your connection of spirituality or source to believe and to use that? Okay, so we really need to have you getting back to that, because you getting back to that is you getting back to your manifesting. And then you have for your unlocking message, I do like this card for you. Being the practicing witch that I am, number 36, which the magic you seek is inside you. Let it flow. The magic you seek is oh my gosh, the magic you seek is inside you. Let it flow. Again, the manifesting, right? Getting things going back, getting things moving, getting that action, and also that trust. Wow. Okay, I feel like there's actually a different message for you. I didn't even use this deck for anyone else, but let's see what this is all about. Mischief. Keep your eyelids open and sight sharp as nails, for there is something trailing behind your tail. So it could be also that, something that has been causing a disbelief to, like, this success, this love, that everything that's available to you. It could be that something is still kind of like hindering your progression or your connections here. And perhaps you have done like I don't know, some sort of ritual in the past, or just kind of like cut energetic cords. I definitely feel spell work is coming through quite strongly here with that witch card. And whether or not you're into that or not, again, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But I really do feel there's something that still needs some tidying up, and it's an energy source here, and that could be just kind of like that little thread that is keeping you from all of this. or not even, like, you're going to still have like access to it, but feeling its presence and feeling like it's available to you. So yeah, if you need assistance with anything like that, I do offer things like that in private sessions, and I'm always happy to help. And but yes, I feel like that is what is being channeled and shared with you for the month of November, lovely Taurus. Thank you very, very much for, again, allowing me to read for you, and I will see you in December. Take good care. Bye for now. Well, hold on a second. So this is going to be an edit for John because Cosmic has me all flustered here. John, we're going to need to edit. Someone needs to remind John we need to edit the Scorpio beginning for the edited version of the horoscopes because I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Oh my gosh, that's the first time that has ever happened. I'm sorry, I was a little distracted with everything happening in chat. Curix, bless your heart, sweetheart. Thank you so much as well. Thank you, everyone. Hold on a second, guys. How's everyone doing? Since John's going to be editing this part of the live, let's have a little one-on-one time. Generally, I don't chat. I don't chitty chat with the chat when I'm streaming on YouTube because I'm channeling everything. And I have been channeling intuitively for 3 hours now. For 3 hours. So to help with my energy and so that I can channel so much in one go. Oh my gosh. Cosmic, thank you so much, sweetheart. Seriously, thank you for that insane support. Wow. Wow. Thank you. And thank you, everyone. So many of you have been here since Apothecary. I'm looking at you, and Faye, and Chico, and Faith, and John. So many of you have been here for the beginning of these 3 hours. So thank you for being a part of the stream today and the journey and the support. And it's just so lovely to have this time and to be back. And I really appreciate having you all here. Hi, Bright Eyes. Welcome in. John's gonna have a long edit. Okay, John. Here, this is your sign. I'm gonna get to the read. Star Bubbles as well. So happy to have you. Thank you, Apothecary. Broccoli as well. Good to see you, honey. I will be live this upcoming Thursday, of course. Thursday will be. Nobody is ever ready for Scorpio. Flips hair. You're right. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern will be my first stream back on Twitch, where for those of you who are new to It's Practical Magic in general or here on YouTube, I do offer free readings, personal readings on my Twitch streams. I stream live there 3 days a week as well. All the information is on my Discord and such. But oh my god. Cosmic is like, Cuddly, it's you. Oh my gosh. It's so funny when everyone has different names. Cosmic, thank you so much. 3 hours. Yeah, I am feeling I'm going to need a little bit of a day off tomorrow, I think. It's a lot of energy to channel these, but it's also such a massive privilege and pleasure. So yeah. We're gonna get to that. So before we do, though, again, thank you seriously for being here. Thank you for your support, and oh, good Fork, it's good to see you as well. Welcome in, welcome. And I'm super excited for many of you. For those of you who are a part of the School of Practical Magic, we have our course this Saturday, and it's really fun to see all the activity in the school chat on the server. And I'm so looking forward to sharing the content with you all. And Curix, everyone here wants you to have good vibes and probably a moose. Curix, look at this. I gotta show you something. I'm actually sipping. I have tea, of course, Curix. You know me. You know me, Curix. And I have a little moose mug here. Isn't that sweet? I love it so much. Thank you for that donation, honey. Thank you. I don't know. It's a little different. It's a little different. But yeah. So my goodness, poor Scorpio waiting at the last read of the live today, the live stream. And the moose. And yeah, are you guys ready? My goodness. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna cleanse the space. I'm gonna do a little shaky. I'm gonna get in my zone. Etron, it's good to see you, honey. Welcome in. Going to get in my zone and do my channeling, and then we'll see what we have for lovely Scorpio. I hope that the messages have been resonating with you guys so far. Some very strong, like, connection, collective energies. But all in all, looking good. Looking like November is going to be a very nice month for all of us. So cheers to that, my friends. Cheers to that, and cheers to you. And yes, I like to keep my tea bag in my tea when I'm sipping it. I don't know if I'm the only one who does that. I like strong tea. Faye, cheers to you, my friend. So this is the last reading of the stream, ending with Scorpio today. You also do apothecary. Okay, good to know. I feel like a lot of people don't do that. I don't know. Let's see. All right, here we go, guys. Let's begin. Okay, John, this is where we are editing. We need a timestamp. Hello, Scorpio. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Scorpio, welcome to your November 2024 horoscope. Thank you so much for joining me today. And again, thank you to so many of you who have been waiting 3 hours as I'm channeling this live to get to your sign of Scorpio, if that's in your chart. This is a general reading, of course. Please do take what resonates and leave what does not. Cross watchers are always welcome. And again, thank you so much for gifting me with this opportunity. I am an intuitive reader, and so that is what I will be doing, channeling the messages for you intuitively from your angels, from your ancestors and your guides. My goodness, let's see. I'm excited for you, Scorpio. I'm excited to see what is coming through. We are beginning with 2 cards, starting with the King of Cups and the Sun. Wow. Okay. So King of Cups, Scorpio, I have never met a Scorpio who isn't a good person, who isn't kind and considerate. I mean, Scorpios have some feistiness to them, but that just, it's a little bit that spice, the spice in that kind, supportive, loving energy, right? And I feel like with this King of Cups that you are being rewarded for your contributions to the world. So karma is really kind of like playing a role in your life. I mean, karma is always playing a role in our life, let's be real, but especially for you in the month of November. So your good deeds, your good work ethic, your big, beautiful heart, your dash of spiciness, it's the mirror. It's being mirrored back to you. So this is going to be an extremely abundant month for our lovely, lovely Scorpios. All right. Get ready to receive these things and know that you are worthy. Know that it is meant to be yours. Know that now is your time. That is being supported by this beautiful sun energy of new beginnings, of happiness, of joy. All right. It's okay. It is yours for the taking. Take some. What else do we have? Oh, jeez. Okay, so Scorpio has success all over the place here, right? And I feel like you have a successful establishment of a project of sorts. Now, what does Spirit mean when they're saying this to you? It's saying that things that you had set in motion, that you have prepared for, whether that was years ago, whether that was last month, whether it was now, today, it's being delivered to you. So there is no time to procrastinate, and there is no time to delay the abundance and the progression that is available to you here and now. And this is, of course, coming in a lot of different forms for you, beautiful Scorpio. I gotta say, love is so prominent. Okay, so love is a big thing here. I don't feel so much necessarily like finances because it's love and success. Love and success. And through that love, through you raising your vibrations, through that success, through that feeling confident and then excited, that is allowing that portal of abundance to open for you. Wow. Very beautiful energy for you right now. You have the 4 of Swords. So the 4 of Swords is saying all of this is happening, and when we are experiencing a big shift in our lives, right? And I mean, it's all beautiful, it's all wonderful, but it's still a lot of energy, and that amount of energy can really, take its toll on us. So it's important for you to rest. It's not time for you yet. It will be time, but it's not time for you yet to be like, okay, my project is becoming like this massive, big global success. I need to go buy this and do that and travel there and travel whatever. It's about saying, okay, I need to just rest. I need to organize. I need to gather. I need to collect. And then I need to go do my thing. Okay. So you don't need to have everything. It's like that old saying Rome wasn't built in a day. You don't need to have everything done in a day. Don't do everything in a day. Take your time. This is not going anywhere. The 10 of Swords is what's going on with this. 10 of Swords is I feel this is you. So this is always kind of like a sabotage and a backstabbing energy. And I feel like you need to be reminded that you have a strong support network. You have a strong foundation, supporting you. And so use this. Also, I feel like you need to be very mindful of protecting. So it's not, again, that someone's trying to like harm you, but you need to protect your assets. You need to protect your ideas. You need to keep that safe, to protect what is yours. Okay. And also through the rest to keep kind of like strength in reserve for this protection. Then you have the 10 of Swords. So the 10 of Swords is, sorry, what was that before? 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords, sorry. Channeling for only 3 hours here, everyone. Sorry about that. I'm like 10 of Swords. We just had 10 of Swords. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have a sip of my tea. Don't forget to hydrate. Okay, let's start that again, shall we? 2 of Swords is facing your fears. It's about pushing through. It's about knowing that you have those ideas and assets and whatnot protected, and knowing that you are safe to embrace on this new adventure, on these new opportunities, new relationship. But it's also safe and okay for you to hit the pause button. It's not going anywhere. I feel like there's a big fear for a lot of you right now. You know, if I step away for a moment, well, everything is going to collapse. If I step away, well, that person's going to cheat on me. If I'm not always in the face or in the picture or whatever, like a lot of fear around. I feel like there's a message of surrender coming through for you. So this is the first time I'm working with this deck for any of the signs. Let's see what we have for you here, Scorpio. What's going to help you? Trust the situation, trust the people involved in these situations, even. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. Oh, I'm fearful of this. Oh, I'm fearful of that. Or I'm fearful of this. That project or that situation that was developed through your manifesting, through your setting of intentions, is from your source. No one can take what rightfully belongs to you. That relationship where that person is smitten and head over heels for you, you know, they are feeling that way because of you being you. No one else can wear that that suit or shoes. This is the second time shoes have come up. I don't know on the collective level if it's time for us all to get a new pair of shoes or something, or what's going on. This is the first time I've been channeling for like over 30 years with what I do here. And it's like, this is the first time I think ever that shoes have been such a part of, of the readings. But anyways, that's what you have for a surrender message. I feel there's also another one at the bottom of the deck for you, surrender to creativity. Okay, I feel like so many of you are watching. This is the karmic energy also coming through, but we'll get to that in a second. I feel so many of you are watching and seeing, oh, that person does that way, or that person has that setup, or that person has, you know, their, I don't know, whatever, white picket fence or whatever. And again, it's that's their journey. Stay focused on yours. With the karma thing that started your the reading as well. Again, that's that reflection, that mirror that was channeled at the beginning. Again, it's coming through for you. Allow it to bask in this beautiful energy of that sun and the new beginnings. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. Okay, so let's take a look and see what we have for a message from this deck for you. And you have embrace oneness with the universe. You are about to receive big time, Scorpio. You are about to receive big time. Don't forget to give back. And I feel like, again, this is a repetitive message coming through. I'm really having a lot of deja vu for you right now. And it doesn't have to be in a traditional way of giving back, but you do have to kind of keep that law of energy and flow. All right. And then you have, for your spirit animal message, you have the buffalo of abundance. Well, I'm fearful. I'm holding on to that money. I'm holding on to that relationship. Let go. Right? That abundance is showing up for you in every way, shape, and form. You even have the friggin' ruddy buffalo. Abundance and liberation are finally on the way. It comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude. Look at that. You will always have plenty when you express gratitude to every part of creation. And maybe that's also something for you here, Scorpio, where it's kind of like give back, give back, give back. And then, generally we think of giving back, it's like this way or that way. But I feel like you do express gratitude, and that's something you're very passionate about. But have you expressed gratitude to the rivers near you? Have you expressed gratitude to the birds? Have you expressed gratitude? Let's get back to the animals as well. So yeah. So yes, that is what I have for you. Lovely, lovely Scorpio, for the month of November 2024. I'm really looking forward to channeling for you next month, of course. It'll be December's reading just before we're shifting into, my goodness, 2025. It's always interesting for me because, for myself, being the witch that I am, I'm about to embark on my witch's new year, being the October 31st, the witch's new year. And then we have another new year right behind that. So a lot of renewal and restoration and opportunities and blessings and love. And yeah, so I hope that you are feeling that energy and you are letting it just kind of charge your life and your space. And yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. Bye for now. All right, you guys. So that is what I have. John, we need to edit this again. But no, that's what I have for you for all the signs for the month of November of this year, 2024, of course. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for, again, being here, joining in the support with, gifting memberships, donations, becoming a new member yourself. How exciting. Welcome to becoming a new member. I hope you'll enjoy the exclusive content, and the mid-month check-ins are only available to members as a thank you. So really, really appreciate the support, everyone. And yeah. So, oh my gosh, Broccoli, you're making me worry now. Did I do Gemini? Let me check my cards here. Let me see. Yeah, we did Gemini. We did Gemini. I'm having a little bit of a panic. Okay, so, but yeah, I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of the day. And I will hopefully, Wednesday we're back to our regular scheduled content. With me being back from the vacation and such. So every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, there's content with the ASMR or unboxings. I do have a sneak, guys. You want to know something? Don't tell anyone. Psst, 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 lean in. Rose, come here. Psst, psst, psst. Rose. Kirks, listen. So I have prepared a special Halloween pick-a pile, and that will be for the 30th. So I'm really excited. I'm excited to share with you. Yeah. And so I know we've missed a little bit of kind of our traditional, healing ASMR, just again because of the content I had prepared. But when we're in November, we're going to get back to that as well. And the gasp. So You don't think it was done? Really? How can we? But I have it like in my list of the card. Okay, I gotta make sure this is. No, I have to do that sign if it wasn't done. But I have it. Like, these are all the signs I did. Like, it's in that. So it would have been after Aries. No, no, no. It would have been after. Yeah, after Aries. So it should have been the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would have been the 7th read. I don't know if someone can check that because I can't do it. If someone doesn't mind. Because I definitely have to make sure I have all the signs done. But yeah, so we have the regular content returning in November. And thank you, Rose. Thank you so much. Thanks, Chico. Thanks, guys. It would have been after Aries. Aw. I really, really appreciate that. You don't see Gemini? Okay. Okay, then we're gonna do it. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that then. I'm really sorry about that, you guys. Generally, it's like card after card after card, but Aries. Okay. Jeez. Broccoli. Way to save the day. My goodness. That would not be good. We're doing all the horoscopes. Okay, well, apparently Scorpio was not the last sign. And also, you guys are not rid of me yet. You guys. So I'm going to do a quick be right back. I'm going to cleanse the space. Thank you so much for the help, everyone. I was like, Broccoli, no, you're making me nervous. What a great save. Like, that really helps me a lot. Like, seriously. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The little broccoli thing. All right, you guys, I'm just gonna step away for a moment, cleanse the space, and actually put the cards away this time. Aw, thank you, Faye. Thank you. Yeah, John, towards the end of the stream, you gotta edit like crazy. Oh my gosh, I love you guys so fucking much. What a beautiful family we have. All right, I'll be right back, you guys. Hello, Gemini. Lisa here from It's Practical Magic. Gemini, thank you so much for joining me for your horoscopes this November 2024. I am an intuitive reader of runes, tarot, and oracle cards for those of you who have yet to meet me. A big heartfelt welcome in. And for those of you who are returning, thank you so much, seriously, from my heart for the tremendous support and for gifting me with your trust and your time. All right, so we are going to see what messages are being channeled for you, of course, from your angels, ancestors, and guides, again, for November 2024. This can be messages of love, finances, career, spirituality. We just never really know what's going to come through. Cross watchers are always welcome, of course, and with this being a general reading, please do take what resonates and leave what does not. What do we have then, please, for Gemini? We are starting with this. It is the Wheel of Fortune. My. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune is an energy of encouraging you to take a chance. This chance is definitely going to lead to change, of course, in your life, but this change is very much so a part of your destiny. Through this all, you are having wishes being fulfilled. And I really feel a lot of healing coming through here. I feel like you have been on an adventure of sorts when it comes to your healing journey and experience. And yeah, I feel like you have kind of like had a taste of different types of, sources, meditations, experiences, and the whole really. And it's kind of like about you moving forward and into like fully committing to something to give you that connection to your destiny. All right, so that wheel, is supporting you in every way, shape, or form. There's a lot of like abundance surrounding you. Abundance has been a great source and energy for all the signs for November, which I love on the collective level. But this abundance, again, I feel is very sourced with your spirituality and your healing, and it's giving you kind of like this comfort of I'm okay to take that again, that full leap. I'm okay to express my authentic self. I'm okay to share my learnings, to share my own personal experiences and such. So it's kind of like a very awakening type of vibe that I'm picking up on. So maybe you have recently, experienced a spiritual awakening of sorts. Okay, then we have the Hanged Man. So your two major, and these are very powerful major, I mean, all major arcanas are very powerful, obviously. But notice how your team is saying, like, this is a part of your destiny, right? We cannot fully kind of like receive our like our teachings and our information if we are still holding on to something. And it certainly is uncomfortable to take that final plunge for any of us. We are human at the end of the day, right? It's kind of like embedded in us, always that fear, ego kind of like doing its thing. And I'll always say this time and time again, I am certainly not someone who's like anti-ego. I love ego. Ego is keeping us safe. Ego is like doing its thing and protecting us. But it's about finding that kind of like happy medium of like not allowing it to take over and having us kind of like not declare things or not speak our truth or not what have you. So yeah, anyways. No, let's see. Let's see what else we have. Oh my gosh, that's just my own 2 cents added there into your reading. Take it or leave it, I don't know. So 10 of Pentacles, you have this is like possessions, and I feel like there is you're going to actually be stumbling across something that is meant to be a part of your life's journey, of your destiny. And it could be simply like you are having a walk in the forest, or you are getting some change back from a purchase, and you look at your hand and you're like, oh my gosh, that's not just like a quarter or a nickel or a euro or whatever, that is like that's like a talesman in that change. Or yeah, it's very interesting. I'm kind of like, oh, I have it with me, wonderful. So I have a talesman deck, and I feel like there's a message for you with this. So be aware of your surroundings. Don't forget, like for example, again, when you are getting that change, to look in your hand. When you are taking that walk, look down. What have you seen? A certain leaf, a certain, maybe you're seeing a rune imprint in a leaf or a stick or such. Okay, tell me more about this, please. What do we have here for Gemini? Oh, yes. Okay. Navigation. So look at this. There's like a koi fish in this image, and the navigation is again leading you towards your destiny. So again, if this is a part of your chart, or if you are a sun, your sun sign is Gemini, please make sure you are claiming this in the read if it's resonating with you. So koi fish are also very connected to abundance, and again, not just the form of financial abundance, but feeling like just I have a purpose, right? I have been swimming along, collecting all of this information, all these experiences, the good, the bad, the ugly, and now I feel like I'm taking all that and I'm using it as a navigation of sorts. I don't have a koi fish like spirit animal card in any of my decks, but I do really feel very drawn to pull a message for you from this deck in particular. And we are actually working with spirit animal energies for every sign today for this month, for the November. But there's a very important message for you with this particular deck, lovely Gemini. So let's see what that is for you. Let's see here. Take time out. I mean, this has been a massive, 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 massive collective energy for everyone, right? All these changes are happening. All of this is coming through in your lives. All these experiences and abundance and love and just all. I have to say, this is the last sign I'm channeling today, as I am doing this live at the moment. But it's like every sign has been receiving this message of you're going to get that all. It's all going to be wonderful. Things are working out. November is looking very peachy. For us all as a collective again, but we need to just also hit the pause button and to know that we are safe and secure in hitting that pause button. We don't need to push boundaries. We don't need to kind of like rush the progress. Again, that koi fish is not like, a rabbit trying to get to the finish line. It's taking its time. It's feeling the currents. It's, how does that current feel? Should I take this direction? Should I let myself flow that way? Should I swim upstream? So you need to also become familiar and create your own navigation system of sorts. So again, your whole reading has been extremely spiritual. I do feel there is some messages coming through with love for you, Gemini. So let's now see what that is all about here for you. All right. And you have the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is saying there's actually a new opportunity for love in your life. And perhaps also you have been so focused on this development, this healing, this spiritual journey that your love life, or feeling like I don't know, I just feel like there hasn't been like a super interest in. You're like, if it's there, great. If not, that's whatever, because this is kind of taken like the whole core and source of everything. But this is saying there's actually love entering your life, and I really love this for you because I literally was like, there's something coming through with love. What's going on? And you have the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is literally like new opportunities. And I feel like you had always an opportunity to have your desired relationship, for our single Geminis, of course. Or maybe also for those of you who are in a relationship, maybe you want to start a family. I feel like you always had like the opportunity and the partner and whatnot. But it's like, again, your focus was elsewhere. I feel like there has been tremendous, and it was also necessary to have that focus elsewhere. It's like this was not so much the priority. The priority was you comprehending your purpose, how things work, and how that is like kind of like not just how it works, but how it works for you. Like it might work like for the world, but how it works specifically tailored for you. And yeah, I love that it's kind of like a closure of sorts in this, because you are going ahead with a specific thing. And by doing so, it's opening the opportunity to start a family, to have that love in your life, because you're worthy of not just that healing experience and your spiritual experience. You are also so very worthy of having that family you've always wanted, or that love in your life and receiving it and such. So let's now, before we get to this, take a look at the other spirit animal message for you, Gemini. All right, what do we have here? Can you imagine if a koi fish popped out? That would be quite something. And you have the bee with productivity. I'm going to have to look for a deck that has a koi fish. I find koi fish fascinating. It is time to examine your productivity. Disorganization and indecisiveness may be causing you to miss opportunities. Take a moment to prioritize your goals and get a clearer view of how to get where you want to go and what it will take to get you there. And again, I feel like that is so on par with what's going on here. But I also feel this is needed to unlock the productivity, Like, how can you get that vision and have that energy to be so productive when you really need some rest? And then you have the message of translucence, love the darkness, number 33. A lot of my readings, and one of the reasons why I don't read reversals is because I really like to give hope and inspiration through my channeling. We all have a heavy set of struggles, and life is it's not always kind and not always easy. And so through, again, my method, I really hope to bring happiness and enlightenment and joy and healing again and such. But this card is such an important reminder that without the dark, without the negative, without the moments that almost broke me kind of energies, we would not be able to embrace and appreciate the light when it does appear, and to bask in it as well. So take some time. I feel like this is a really good shadow work energy for you right now, Gemini, to kind of reflect on, your suffering you have encountered, but also to bask in your triumphs. Wow. So that is what I have for you. That is what I have for you for this November 2024. Thank you very much for, again, allowing me to read for you. And I will see you, of course, in December. Take good care. Okay, guys, I think we're good now. I think we got all the signs. I hope, anyways. I hope so, because my tummy is growling, and I think I'm gonna stop over at Rose's place for some food. Then I'm gonna head over across the border to the States and go visit Faye. Then I'm gonna grab a flight and fly across the Atlantic over to the Netherlands for some cheese. And Athena, I'll also be over in Europe there. But thank you so much. Athena, I also saw that you became a member when I was on vacation. Thank you so much for that support. Yeah, we all did it together. Thank you, everyone. And thanks again for that help with this sign. Oh, yes, of course. Apothecary. I mean, hello. Of course. Oh my gosh. Although I don't think I'd be coming to visit you for the food, Apothecary. I think I would just be like giving Darius all the belly rubs. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Darius, by the way, is Apothecary's dog. Just to clarify. Oh, but yeah. I really, really appreciate you guys spending this time with me today. I am going to wrap things up now. And I'll, of course, see you Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, with our healing sesh here on YouTube, and Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern on Twitch with the free reads for everyone. And Saturday, for School of Practical Magic members, we have our school on Saturday. That's really exciting. So, yeah, it's great to be back. And again, just thank you so much, everyone. Truly. All right. Bye, everyone. Have a great rest of the day still. Sending you lots and lots of love. Bye, guys.